the voice of customer. What is the next step? And you have to analyze your customer information. Okay, for this, you can use affinity diagram, you can use Kano analysis. Kano analysis is a very famous tool you are using to select different type of customer, okay, to identify your different kind of customers. So affinity diagram you can use, you can have a board like this where you are gather ideas from different interviews, different kind of surveys, and you are using uh, some kind of cards here where you mention their needs. What are the needs of your customers? You can mention their needs, and you can use this kind of boards, and you can put these cards there in this board. Like in the first column, this is the need number one. So you can put all the cards which are having all the different kind of needs of the customer. And similarly, need number two, need number 3, 4, 5, 6, and so on. Okay, so like this way you can able to understand different needs and different demands of your customer. Now guys, this is very important. Kano diagram. Maybe I think so some other people you have seen it already, you have used it already. So what is this Kano diagram? This Kano diagram is extremely very important. You can see here there are two axes. There are two axes, x-axis and y-axis. This is the y-axis and this is the x-axis. So basically, the y-axis give you idea about the customer satisfaction. Okay, and the x-axis is giving you idea about your execution. Now you can see here in the topmost side, you can see this picture. This customer is very satisfied. You can see the smiling face of the customer. Okay, he is very satisfied, and you can see a customer who is very dissatisfied. Similarly, in the execution side, in the right hand side, you can see your execution is perfect, and in the left hand side you can see your execution is very poor. Okay, similarly you can see these three type of arrows. So the first arrow, which is basically the basic needs. Okay, the basic need means which is the basic needs of the customer. Like in a car, what do you think, what are the basic needs? So in a car, definitely you will give a proper body, a metallic body. You need to give tires, you need to give steering, seats, air conditioner. So these are the basic things which is required in a basic car. Okay, you need to give all these basic things. Otherwise, this is not. I can't say that this is a car if you're not giving seats in the car. So I can't consider as a car. So basically, these are the basic requirements which is really important in your product. And second thing is performance. Now, what is the performance? Okay, so performance is extremely important. That what is the average of your car? What is the mileage of your car? So basically, what is the mileage? What is the performance? What is the durability? What is the aesthetic look, reliability of your car? So this is the performance. So if your company is giving good performance, definitely you can acquire more and more market share, and your customer is little bit satisfied as compared to these basic things. Okay, what are the excitement or excited features? Like you are giving something extra which is not expected by your customer. Like you are giving maybe 30% discount. Suddenly you are giving 30% discount before the share or before Diwali or before Christmas. So which is not expected by the customer. Customer is thinking that you are giving some kind of discount on the Diwali or maybe on the Christmas, or you are giving discount 20 days before. Okay, so definitely this is something surprise for you, and because of this you are more attracted to the product. Suppose you are going to drink a coffee in a coffee house, okay, and you are giving orders, and with the coffee, the person who is serving the coffee, he is giving some extra gift, something extra gift, like maybe he is giving some extra chocolate. So if you are receiving some extra chocolate, so definitely you are much more happy. You are not expecting that you are getting some extra gift, something like extra features in the product. So if you are getting these extra features in any product, then you can able to understand, you will become very satisfied. Okay, so most of the companies, if they are reaching at this point, at the excited point, okay, then definitely they can capture more and more market share. This is 100% sure, guys. Or at least you can more focus on the performance. But if you are giving less than the basic things, then definitely your customer is very dissatisfied. You can't able to capture your customer, you can't satisfy your customer. Okay, in fact, you are losing your customers. I've seen so many companies, so many products, initially they performing very well, but within few years they are losing their quality, they are losing performance in their products, and because of this they are losing their market share. One of the great example is Nokia. You have seen the example of Nokia, that Nokia actually was very famous company in the mobile phone. But when the smartphones launch in the market, then Nokia was not able to understand the voice of customer properly, and because of this reason there are some other companies like Samsung or some other companies, they capture the market, and the performance of Nokia gradually going down, and most of their mobile phones were out of the market within 4 to 5 years. And most of these Chinese companies like Oppo, Vivos, and some other companies like Samsung, so these companies capture the market. Why? Because they understand the customer mindset, they understand the psychology of the customer, they are giving them what customer wants. And Nokia actually are really failed to understand the voice of customer. Okay, and this is one of the biggest reason. When now Nokia again coming in the market, but it's too much late now. Okay, it's really late. Same thing happened with Motorola. In fact, Motorola was the first company which launched the Six Sigma, but again they were losing the grip in the market, and that is one of the reason Motorola was not so much successful, particularly in the Asian market. So what is the Kano model, guys? So Kano model, it helps us to focus on the real needs of the customer as opposed to specification, allows us to understand the balance between what the customer wants against the delivery cost. It helps us to identify the basic level quantity or quality, the minimum requirement needed by the customer. Second is the expected level quality, what the customer wants, what is the expectation, and the exciting level, which is not expected by the customer. Okay, so if you're giving them the exciting features, definitely you are attracting more and more customers. This is an example, like in 2012 when TV was coming, like this plasma TV and other type of TV came in the market in 2012. Then definitely, what are the basic things you are required in a TV? That the TV should have a screen, it should have a remote control and some basic features. But if you are not giving them this basic thing, then I can't say that this is a TV. Then what is the expectation of the customer? That you will give them different size and shapes of the TV, maybe LED screen, LCD screen at that time in 2012. So LED was something new in the market. And later on, after the 2012, what are the exciting features you are giving to the customer, like 3D TV, HD TV, smart TV, or any other kind of TV? These are the exciting features you are giving to your customers, and because of this, you are attracting more and more customers. So, what is there are two type of axis. First one is customer satisfaction. This is the y-axis, and x-axis is basically is the execution. Okay, which how you are executing your plans. So Kano model, guys. Kano model is a very important model through which you can able to understand what are your voice of customers, what type of different customers you are having, and how you can attract more and more customers. Now, the fourth step is determine customer needs. Definitely, when you are having voice of customer, you need to convert your voice of customer into the critical to quality. What is the critical to quality means? These are the most specific, important requirements of your customer. Then you need to fulfill these requirements. These are mandatory to fulfill the requirements. Okay. Like suppose you are going to eat sandwich in the restaurants. So your demand is that you will require a sandwich. Now, what are your specific requirement? That the sandwich should be fresh, the vegetables should be fresh in the sandwich, the taste should be good, and you will receive the sandwich within 5 minutes. These are your specific requirements, and you can say these are the critical to quality. Identify the requirements. So basically, first you are getting the voice of customer, then you will convert it into the CTQ, and you can convert it into the, you can see actually through the KPIs also, and also through the statistically you can uh, collect the delivery. Like voice of customer is the starting point. We need measurable targets to satisfy voice of customer and voice of business. Critical to quality requirement translate the inspirational voice of customer into something that can be used as a yardstick. CTQ can be used to define key performance indicators. What are the key performance indicators in your product? And further on, improvement projects should be aimed at achieving KPIs, and KPIs really help identify the data we need to collect. What are the key performance indicators? Basically, these are the metrics that allows us to monitor your performance. So different companies are using different KPIs for different departments also. Like for example, you are having separate KPI for the manufacturing, separate KPI for the supply chain, separate KPI for the marketing, for the sales, for the finance, for the HR. So different KPIs for different departments. So basically, these are the measurement metrics. What is the critical to quality? So it's important to customers buying decision. You know, the customer cares about it. What is the must have requirements or must be attributes requirement of the customers? Okay, so definitely you need to target this critical to quality. What are the common terminologies? Critical to quality, CCR. So the difference between CTQ and CCR is the CTQ is actually for the customer quality requirement, CCR for your internal quality requirement, which is important for your customer satisfaction. And you will check all the CCRs and CTQ. What might be the customer care about? See, now the customer nowadays, the customer is very smart. What they want a very good quality product with good economical cost, with good economical price. Okay, so what is the quality? So customer really care about a quality of their products, excellent quality they will require. They want a very good reliability of the product. Cost, definitely cost is a major major important factor. So there are so many costing as associated and which affect your customer, like total cost, repair cost, purchase price, depreciation price, or other type of costing. Delivery, so delivery will also affect your customer, particular lead time, your supply time, your delivery time. your cycle time, your delay, all these things will affect your customer. If you're delaying your material to your customer, definitely your customer is not happy with your performance. What is the service and safety? So what are your service requirements? What are the after service requirements? Parts availability, like why Maruti is so much successful, because the parts of the Maruti is easily available, and these are more cheaper as compared to the other companies. And also, what is the corporate social responsibility? So this is also very important.